a massive show of force to move protesters on. This 1 square mile has been the focal point for protesters, police and Donald Trump's growing military response.
I have declared a local emergency and issued a curfew for downtown Los Angeles.
The looting of businesses last night was the tipping point. But the mayor insists it's only a small area of the city that's been impacted, challenging the president's narrative that Los Angeles was a city under threat of falling apart.
It's a dramatic first night of the curfew in Los Angeles. There's a chopper just above us with its spotlight trying to track down protesters. There's a lot of police and riot squads have gathered here in the streets of downtown Los Angeles trying to hunt down some of the protesters.
Speaking in front of troops at Fort Bragg, the president again defended his decision to deploy the military.
Within the span of a few decades, Los Angeles has gone from being one of the cleanest, safest, and most beautiful cities on earth to being a trash heap with entire neighborhoods under the control of transnational gangs and criminal networks.
His agents are arresting dishwashers, gardeners, day laborers, and seamstresses. That's just weakness. And we all know this Saturday, he's ordering our American heroes, the United States military, and forcing them to put on a vulgar display to celebrate his birthday.
Military on the ground in another American city, Washington, D.C., preparing for a parade for the Army's 250th anniversary that happens to fall on Donald Trump's 79th birthday. He's warned if anyone protests that event, they'll be met with very big force.
No Trump, no ICE.
But the protest movement that's turned the world's attention to Los Angeles is growing, with large crowds now marching in more American cities, including Chicago, San Francisco and New York.
You can see behind me, this is America's second largest city, and the streets are virtually empty except for police cars. Now, it was brought in, the curfew, because last night there was a lot of looting here, there was a breakdown in law and order. Where it goes from here, though, is not as simple because there's a bitter political battle going on here over California between President Trump, who has wanted to put National Guard troops in here and now Marines as well, versus the governor, Gavin Newsom, who believes that's a great overreaction to relatively small protests. Now, Donald Trump thinks Gavin Newsom is a weak leader responsible for partly for the large number of undocumented migrants here. In contrast, Gavin Newsom thinks Donald Trump is politicising this, militarising it, and is simply using Los Angeles as a pawn to further his own political campaign, which Gavin Newsom thinks is very popular for the Trump base.